Hi guys, this is me again, Dennis Hagov, UCSL shop, and today for a review we have the BEGODE Master. All new wheel, and I know that in my previous review in Spain I was talking what my first review will be about the InMotion V12 HT, but the problem is that the InMotion V12 HT jammed somewhere in the custom clearance and so on, so was a huge problem to pass this. It was somewhere in the warehouse forgotten, and yeah, it was really big problem. I already returned it to Lithuania, so but the wheel, as I know now, our custom clearance are done and it is traveling to Spain, so after that it will be returned here to the Lithuania, so some week or 2 weeks maybe needed to do that. So yeah, it is very funny because we wanted that wheel deliver so fast and order it the fastest delivery we can, but in real it is over 1.5 months past and we still don't have it here. So yeah, but we have a master which was sent us 2 weeks later, and we already have it, and I already make the review. Let's look and let's go. So as you saw in the video, I tested that wheel in all condition. Many rides was done in off-road, in the forest, and jumpings, upstairs, downstairs, and so on. I really wanted to test that wheel, test the suspension, test the power, and so on. So this review, as always, will be separate in some parts. I will talk about the ergonomic design, new features. I will talk about the main points, benefits and pluses, and what I really like in that wheel, what I like and what I don't like, the problems I see with this wheel. So we'll talk a little bit about the specifications and so on, my final conclusion about this wheel. So let's talk first of all about the look and design and new features what this will have. So yeah, as you can see, in this video that will look really nice and really great. What the BEGODE decide, we offer it to them, and BEGODE decide to change the color from the red, which is quite similar to the Kingsong S22 now. So we offer them to change the color scheme to the black and black shiny and black piano and black matte, you know, design. And yeah, they really made it black, and yeah, it is looking much better in my opinion, looking really much better. So from the design part, yes, we can see here, I will turn it a little bit to you. You can see front light, and now we have 4 lamps, not 2 but 4 lamps, and yes, and big lenses. So the beam, not like the spotlight, but it is bigger now, and really 4 lights now providing great lighting in the darkness, and we don't have any problems with lights here, and this is great. The screen are similar to the Hero, and it is bigger. Finally, we forgot about this small, tiny, not informative screen that we saw in the RS and EXN and so on. So yes, finally the screen is normal, readable, good readable, and you can see it clearly. So all the information screen providing are same: mileages, temperature, battery level, and speed here. So yes, we also have here the trolley handle, and this trolley handle is better compared to another BEGODE products. I mean better, it is much more stronger now, and it is really nice. I don't know how long it lasts, but now I feel it, what is quite strong handle. And the reason is why it's stronger. It is better materials, of course, but the second reason, but we have only one telescopic arm here, not 2 like we see in the, for example, in the EXN, in the RS, and so on. So one telescopic, and one telescopic is always much more stronger, you know, when you have 2, and this one last is very tiny and always shaking inside the another one arm, you know. So it is better, but with my weight, my height, 1 meter and 85 centimeters, this handle is a little bit too low, you know, a little bit. Not critically low, but if I will trolley it longer somewhere in supermarket, I possibly want to have about 4 or 5 additional centimeters to the height of a handle, just for better manipulation, because I feel when I driving it a little bit longer, I feel like my body going to the wheel, just you know, to manipulate with the wheel. But it is not critical with my height, as I said, 1 meter and 85 centimeters. But if you are taller one, so keep it in mind what it will have. You will have some difficulties for the ergonomic, you know, trolling this wheel all around, you know, market or somewhere else. But if you are smaller one guy, so you will not have here problem. Okay, the pedal standard, foot plates are standard BEGODE, so nothing changed here. The tire, C-stick, Nobi tire for off-road riding. I don't like that tire, so I just want to remove it as soon as possible. Just don't have normal tires. I ordered one now, and I will put it definitely. And the main reason I don't like it, not because it is off-road tire, it's not because it is a Nobi tire, but the main reason I don't like it because it is the corners are very sharp, you know, like that. It is almost 90 degrees angle, you know, and the problem is when you're going straight, it is all okay, but when you want to turn, you know, you have this sharp angle, and when you push the wheel to that angle, so you cannot just give normal trajectory controllable, you know, in all range of a coordinate, because when you go it, you push it a little bit, you push it more, and the wheel goes immediately like on the side, so you push it back, and so that's playing with a cornering, even it's more feeling in the high speed, so I don't like that. For off-road riding, yes, for the mud, for the grass, you know, and so on, so all okay, you don't feel that, you're just running, and it is going up hills, down hills, and all all okay, only don't don't okay only when you try to spin around, you know, to just to turn back. For example, you are riding and you want to turn 180 degrees back, you know, you need to turn and you're going, and this wheel just won't, you know, always want to go on the side because of that tire. I think BEGODE, we will write once more to BEGODE, but we really need to search an off-road tire with a better profile, you know, more round profile, you know, to keep all this normal possibility of normal, you know, controlling in all degrees you will push that wheel in one or another side. So yeah, I hope you understand what I wanted to talk about. Okay, so we have two charger ports here. So yes, this is a new chargers we have from the box, and I really like them. Of course, it is only the 3 amps. So we have 2400 watt-hour wheel. This is one with BEGODE E50 batteries for BEGODE manufactured. This is a first batch we was producing only with that battery. So we have this demo unit here. So 3 amps, not so great to charge to 2400 watt hours, so you definitely will need to buy another one charger. I really don't know, do we have in the market 134.4 volt chargers with a better, you know, with a stronger charger, 5 amps maybe or 6 amps, I don't know. But what I want to say about that charger, that this is quality good one and built and quality improved here. Also we have finally LED lights, not on the side but on the top, so when the charger are on the ground you always can see normally now what is charging, or it is already charged fully. You don't need to put your head, you know, to see it is still charged or no, so much more better. And the dimensions are great. It is very small one and good quality build, I feel that. So yes, and we have a connection, big connection with 4 pins here, so you definitely will not plug another, you know, charger by mistake. So it is have its own one. So all okay here. So 2 chargers, 6 amps, and this is one with 6 amps will be quite nice solution for some time until the new charger will come, fast charger will come to the market. Okay. So about the design more, we have LED lights from the back, and I know that they are not so strong because we had some videos already seen in the YouTube what with a crash where people crashed the LED lights and were just broke, you know, here broke. So maybe quality in some day will be improved, but if you will not crash it, it will not broke. So here just need to know that this is quite a weak point and you need to be carefully here. But another one problem is what they put here, the tinted glass, and this tint are quite hard, you know, and at night it is, yes, shining, you can see the lights, but in the daylights you don't see that as usual. And if the mud will go here and dust and mud, so you will not see it at all at the daylight. So this is usual problem. Maybe should put there the better quality, much more stronger LED lights, or not tinted, just glass, you know, transparent glass screen to provide that that light much better, you know. So maybe we also write that to our feedback to the BEGODE company. Maybe we will fix that in the future, we don't know. Okay, about the overall design, I mean design what this one is built already with a seat, and all this part are, you know, working like the protection for you, protection for lamp, protection for screen, and also like the seat here, so you don't need to think about putting some additional seat here. You just can comfortably ride with that wheel like it is. And another one point is what all wheel with all these pads integrated from the sides are protected. This is like the bumpers, which is protect the wheel from the impacts from the sides here, and also these protectors here from the all sides also protects the batteries and protects that wheel. And this is a really great one solution, I think, in my opinion. Only one. Not only one, but one of the points I don't like. First of all, I don't like that all these parts was in the box separately, and I need to put that parts, by my own. Of course, somebody will love that, to spend some time in the, installing all this stuff. But I am not that guy, I just want to ride it, and I do not want to sit, additional half an hour and put all these parts, because if we are talking about these parts from the downside, so to put them normally you need to remove the pedals here. You also can put them like I put it, just stitching them here between the pedals. But when all this glue are on all these stickers and glue are on the pads, you put it and they are limp to the plastic. You need to put them back and push and so on. So this is playing, this is playing. So in my opinion, this will just should be, with all these parts from the box, and because there is no possibility, to put them somehow in another way, because they have their own room and fit it only in one place. So it is pointless, pointless to take them, to put them separately in the box. So if the possibility would be to adjust them, yes, I agree, but no possibilities to adjust, you just need to spend some time. And another one stuff I want to talk to you about, funny stuff, and I will spend additional almost 1 hour, with playing with these battery packs, because all these battery packs, this is a plastic, gloss plastic covers, and they also was tinted with a protective, film here. And the idea is that, as I understand, these plastic tubes, for batteries, it is like one long, tube, and the factory just, cutting them, by the sides they need, and this tint protective already on that plastic. So after that, all screws going just directly through the tint and to the plastic and all these covers, and these batteries are, and idea is what all this tint is all around this plastic containers, all around. And if you want to remove all this film, you need all this tint, you need or film, no, this protective, this film, yes. So it is what you need to remove the battery and remove all this, from the sides, but it is still will leave, where the screws are going. So this is the most problematic place, because this protective film will leave around, and you need to remove all this stuff. So this quite long game, so I just remove from these sides, but this tint film, protective film left, in sides, and here from the sides, if you will look closely, it is still left here, because I just don't want now to remove all batteries and so on, and sitting, additional half a day and removing all this shit. Sorry for my French. So anyway, yes, some problems exist, and hope these small problems will be fixed. So yes, the main point is about that. But yeah, the second one I wanted to speak is about what we will have high pressure pump. Yes, and in the user manual you have zero information about how you need to adjust the suspension, how many air you need to pump to the shock absorber for you. So you need to play. My weight now is 97 kilos, and I needed to play. I started from 200 when put 220 for a normal riding in the city. It was okay, but for the hard condition, I understand what it is quite low, and I always was, reaching, you know, the bottom of a shock absorber, so I need to push more to 20 to 40, and now stop it at 250 psi. And this is for me, for my weight, 250 psi is quite good now. Just keep it in mind if you will adjust that. So, and this shock absorber also have a possibility to adjust preload. No, not preload, but rebound. Yes, and it will be, you know, much more faster or much more slower, you know. And this is another one point I wanted to speak, because as I now understand, after I was riding in all condition, I understand what I cannot, you know, just leave it in one position, because for the hard off-road riding I need to release, you know, this rebound, you know. So I just need to release it to make this feel more bouncing, more comfortable to ride. And the second reason is what the wheel are can go, you know, back, suspension can go back in time if you have several bumps, you know. So if you will screw it, so the wheel are pocket, you know, if you have many bumps, it's packed, it is not going so fast back. So this is the problem. So but if you're riding with such settings in the normal conditions, so this wheel is for you is too bouncing, you know, and the high speed you want to, you know, to adjust it to much more slower, you know, rebound. So yes, so it is not a big problem. I just wanted to talk about that, but it is, for me, it now solved like the 3 clicks in one side. I'm clicking 3 clicks for the off-road riding, and when I'm going from off-road to asphalt, I'm 3 clicking it back, and that's okay. I hope this will not, you know, lose some day of that clicking. So I think it is normal to do that, you know. Okay, let's talk about the disadvantages I see here in that wheel. This is the main 2 disadvantages and some small disadvantages. So main 2 disadvantages, first of all, it is the height of the pedals, and we know what the InMotion V12 have adjustable pedal height. The Kingston S20, S22 now have also adjustable height, so you can adjust it if you're going off-road in the high position, if you're going mostly high-speed city in the lowest position for more stability. So this one don't have that, and you can clearly see what this pedal and this pedal height is very high. And I can even see here, I don't know if you will see, but I will try. So the idea is, if you look, the center of the axle of a motor are only a few centimeters, you know, higher than the pedals here. So, and this is the problem is about the stability in the high speed. So I was able to go only 60 kilometers per hour, and for me it was not comfortable because I was staying too high. And this is a real problem, so it is not stable, and you need to push much more, you know, your own dimension and your own skills to keep that wheel, you know, in riding, and don't just crash it, you know. And this is the real problem I see. So if, for example, I would leave that wheel for me, and I'm riding, yes, off-road, but mainly I'm riding in the city. So in main time I'm riding quite fast, you know, 40, 50, 60, 70 sometimes kilometers per hour. So I need stability. So possibility to adjust that is very important, and we write to the BEGODE to make something here adjustable height, because for the good speed run, and I know this wheel are capable to run even with this HT motor, it is free spin about 112, 114 kilometers per hour, and I know what one guy already passed with that wheel, with that pillars and that height, already made the 90 kilometers per hour speed with a darkness bot showing. So this wheel is crazy powerful and crazy fast, all okay, but I need more stability for that speed. So this is about the pillars I wanted to speak with you. And second one part, I don't like that. First, this happens to me. I was not clearly understand what was happening, because I will show you first of all, and when we'll try to show and when we'll try to explain you. So now I push all the air back from the shock absorber to show you what is happening here. So you can see that if I will take that all this suspension model, so if I will do like that, you see all this suspension are moving. No load, all this suspension moving. Here all these parts are moving, and this movement is, I think, quite big. And it is not moving only with arms, but you can see here also this part. If I'm moving here, so this part also moving, and the problem is what, and the wheel, all wheel here also moving comparing to the body, and this moving is about, I don't know, half of a centimeter. So the idea is why I'm showing that, but it is not moving, you know, not moving like that, not moving like that forward and backward, but this movement are like that, you know. So the problem is when you're going on the high speed, you know, really fast, and if you have not quietly, you know, quite good road with all small bumps, and when you do cornering and suspension start working, so idea is what you're keeping your wheel with your legs, but your motor with all suspension going like that. And I feel that, in first of all, when that's appear, I was going about 40 kilometers per hour making a cornering, and some bumps was, and even my brains in some position I was like the drunk, you know, I cannot understand that I am going that side, but the wheel, you know, shaking, and all my body start to shake all around, you know. I was not quite understand what was happening to me, but when I was returning and I tried to figure out, I understand what this is the problem of all this suspension are moving. So BEGODE really need to make this updates, I mean, to state more, you know, to have much, this one will need to have much less, you know, room for the such movements, because as I said, when you're going on the hard condition off-road, you don't feel that, you're just going, bouncing and so on, all just working perfectly. We will talk about that later, but when we're talking about the high speed, high performance, good cornering, you need no movements here, not possible, because this can, you know, be in some place can be dangerous. I understand why the BEGODE make them, because made the precision, you know, good working suspension is quite hard. So making suspension like that, you know, we just left the room, and we 100% know that this suspension will work, you know, and will not, you know, we will not have problems like we had in the King Song S18, you know, from the first generation. Well, when the suspension was almost not working, it was all screwed, you know, and small deformation, you know, small miss with all these adjustments, you know, when it was manufactured, you know, in the factory. So all small adjustments and all suspension don't working in the S18, so that was a problem. So here we saw that, you know, keeping much more room, but another problems came immediately here. But I can say that if you are going just straight and you have all these bumps and so on, so you don't feel that at all, and the suspension working really great here. So this is the main two minuses I have with this first batch Master. The second one, small third minus, is about the pads. These pads are not comfortable. Great looking, yes, the wheel are great looking, futuristic, and we can see what all was designed just this wheel, in my opinion, don't have useless parts, you know, useless design, don't have useless parts at all. All we see in that wheel are making some function, you know, not just element of a design, but making of some type of a function. And this is really great how they just made the great design and made it maximally usable. So this is great, but for the pads, it is not comfortable to push here with the legs, and your bones start, you know, hurting very fastly. Here, not comfortable, very tiny, bad angle, and so on. So this like jumping pads are too high here, so you cannot jump with them. You cannot lock your leg here, just useless. From the back side, same story. Too small and not so big, not comfortable, and definitely if we are talking for the city rides, it is okay for the city riding, but this wheel are built for the hard off-roading, and I still believe this is the most powerful, most stronger, and most great wheel ever made for the hard off-road riding. I still do not test it with S20, maybe this one will be king, but we are talking about the wheels what I was testing. So this wheel, it is best wheel for off-road riding till now, till we have previous all that models. So yes, this is best. So for such off-road riding, we need to have here on our product for sure. So making better pads here, yes. You definitely, if you're hard off-road rider, you need the better pads. So you will need or integrate somehow here the pads, or remove all these pads and make all new one. So this is the second one important part. And these pads, as I said, was use it like the bumpers. It is a great idea, but they are glued, with on the tape, two-side tape. So the sand, mud, and the water will definitely, these pads will not hold here for a long time. Will not hold for a long time here. The sand and the water will come, and these two side tapes will just unglue it, and this side, and this pads I already saw in the video just bouncing like that when you are riding. So yes, this is or like the paps, sorry. So for me should be, few control screws should be done here maybe, and from the back side, just to keep them, on the wheel in that case. And definitely better improved design also in my opinion should be done here by the manufacturer to keep that wheel for off-road riding, because as I said, this is for the city riding but not for off-road, but all this wheel built for the off-road riding, and mostly people buy such a wheel for the off-road riding. Okay, let's talk about the user manual we have from the box. Usual, much more now pages we have, because product range changed from BEGODE, from the 2 papers. Now we have almost the book of all products, some warnings here in the 2 languages, and of course I wanted to speak about one only specification, and the specification for the master is the weight of that wheel, net weight 36 kilos. Way was said, and I understand that because the King Song S20 is almost the same weight, so they just want to make here, good, clear, concurrent for the S20. But when I take it from the box, and I see what this is heavier one, when I have the Commander, and it is measured by me 36 kilos, and I feel that this one not a 36, I feel it heavier. So I just decided to make my own measurements, and what do you think? The real weight, like it is, all original, no tuning, no nothing, all original wheel from the box are with BEGODE E50 batteries, 2400 watt-hour. The weight is 37.85, so almost 2 kilos more when they was written here. And I really feel, when I take that wheel, I really feel this additional 2 kilos. Yes, I feel that. So yes, it is not a 36 kilos wheel, it is 37.85, so almost 38 kilos. This is also very important in my opinion. So this is about the disadvantage. Of course, I need to write more to understand how durable it is and so on, but what I can say, what I was riding, and you can see that on the video, I was riding fast in the forest and so on, and this wheel, really, I can honestly say that this wheel are giving you much more fun in off-road riding. You passing your paths and off-road paths and tracks much faster with that wheel, because suspension are working great. A lot of movements. Only in some condition you're bottoming it till the end, but you need to understand this is a unicycle, this is a not motocross bike and so on. So the traveling still, not such a big what you can jump 1 meter and not to bottom it at all. It's not possible. But overall, even with my weight, it is very good. I can just go, go fast, and I even when I was going always off-road paths, I was searching for the stones, for the trees and so on. Just was searching to jump, to overjump some holes, just wanted to test it, and it's just really riding really very soft and really very nice, and the suspension working in that way, suspension working really great, and I so much like it. And yes, it was a lot of fun. I was riding on the street and the good asphalt, and I see the road, and I just want to go there. I don't want to go on the street because I said because of the tire and so on. So I just want to cross it and return to the forest as soon as possible, and just to go 40-50 kilometers per hour in the forest and all these spots and make a lot of fun here. So this one wheel to build for off-road or riding for sure. So if you are looking for a wheel for off-road riding, I think this is one of the best, more powerful wheel in the market now, and I don't see any possibility King Song S20 or S22 will be stronger and better here. Maybe with a suspension we will see, maybe suspension will work much more better, but here it is working really good. But if we're talking about the power, so no competition here. I don't even need to test the King Song. 134.4 volt wheel with a HT motor capable to run 90 kilometers per hour speed with a 2400 batteries. So yes, and once more again, yes, here. Really nice, great, so powerful. It is powerful, most powerful wheel now for me, which I was riding till now. So hope in the future we will see new products much more powerful. But if somebody still do not understand what this 134 volts means, it means when you're trying your 84 volts wheel, and you're going on the 100 volt wheel. For example, you was riding with a King Song 18XL and for example InMotion V10F or V11 even, and you feel when you push the wheel and it's accelerating, braking, but you know the limits and you understand that you cannot just do that, you cannot just going on the stairs, upstairs and so on. You understand what wheel don't have that power and it will be cut it off. So this wheel is same like the 84 volt compared to the 100 volt. So it is the same like comparing 84 to 100, so now 100 to 134 volts, it is same like 84 volts, for 100, so the difference is really huge. So powerful motor. I was trying to go, uphill, so just no problem, just push it and you go, and the temperature are not rising, so it also have a good ventilation, because we had some problems with a commander's ventilation inside, so here we don't have that problem. I was seeing on the temperature, was monitoring it always, but no problems at all, not overheating, no way, it's just normal for him, and temperature always are not more than 45 degrees of Celsius for me was when I was trying it and riding really quite, I think, extremely, not of course crazy extreme bull, extreme rider, but really was riding quite extreme and quite fast in the forest and so on. So yes. all these problems here are solved, and this is really great and powerful wheel. So what can I say more here? So yes, have some disadvantages as always, but have a huge advantages. So this powerful, fastest wheel with a great suspension, a lot of fun to ride. Yes, and also now BEGODE plays here maximally clearly. From one side it is a good, from another side for the dealers it's not good. About the batteries, so BEGODE let you choose the batteries you want to have in your BEGODE Master. So if you're casual, normal rider and you don't go crazy every day, you know, so you can choose just E50 BEGODE batteries, or cheapest one, or E50 lithium batteries, and to have 2400 watt hours, and you will be happy, because I tested that wheel, it's really working great. Of course the batteries get wear load, and yes, and it's quite in time. It may be, if you're riding a lot of a hard condition and every time, so better for you to choose the better batteries with a better amps they can provide to the motor. So here BEGODE also gives the opportunity to choose between the T40 batteries and Molitech P42 batteries, so it's much more expensive. So, and also have two versions where Litech or BEGODE own batteries, so you can choose all that. And this is quite good for the owners, so you can definitely buy and you exactly know what battery you have. I think that's it. Nothing to talk about more. I will keep riding it, I will change the tire and share with you more videos with that wheel. We also will make the demo day here in Lithuania and Latvia soon, I hope. And that's it, guys. Next review V12 HT, I hope soon on my channel. See you guys, bye bye.